The shadow beneath the bed, late one evening. A widower named Daniel sat at the dining table, finishing up paperwork as his 8-year-old daughter, Lily, prepared for bed. She peeked into the room with wide eyes. "Daddy?" she whispered, clutching her stuffed rabbit. "Can I sleep in your room tonight?" Daniel looked up, surprised. "Why, sweetheart?" "What's wrong?" "There's something under my bed," she said, her voice trembling. Daniel sighed. "It's just your imagination, Lily. Let's go check, okay?" Hand in hand, they went to her bedroom. Daniel knelt down, lifted the blanket draped over the side, and peered underneath. Dust bunnies and a stray sock greeted him. "See?" "Nothing there," he said reassuringly, but Lily shook her head. "No, Daddy, it only comes when it's dark." Daniel tucked her in and left the hallway light on, telling himself it was just a child's fear of shadows. He returned to his work, but her words lingered in his mind. Around midnight, Daniel was jolted awake by Lily's scream. He bolted to her room, his heart pounding, and found her sitting upright in bed, tears streaming down her face. "It was there," she sobbed, pointing to the darkness beneath her bed. "It grabbed my foot!" Daniel flipped on the light and knelt down again. This time, as his eyes adjusted, he noticed something strange. Long, claw-like marks scratched into the wooden floor. "Did you do this, Lily?" he asked, though he knew the answer. She shook her head vigorously, clutching her rabbit tighter. That night, Daniel moved her to his room, but sleep didn't come easily. At some point, he thought he heard faint shuffling outside the door. But when he opened it, the hallway was empty. The next day, Daniel decided to investigate further. He emptied Lily's room, looking for anything that could explain the scratches. As he moved her bed, he found more marks etched into the floor, deep, uneven, as if something had been dragged. Then he saw it. Carved into the wood beneath the bed were 3 words, "She is mine." Daniel's blood ran cold. That night, he barricaded Lily's room and let her sleep in his bed. He kept the lights on and stayed awake, listening. At 3:00 a.m., the lights flickered and went out. The room plunged into darkness. "Daddy," Lily whispered, her voice trembling. Daniel turned to her, but froze when he saw her staring at the foot of the bed. A shadowy figure crouched there, its head tilted at an unnatural angle. Glowing eyes burned through the darkness, and a guttural voice rasped, "She belongs to me." Grabbing Lily, Daniel ran. They spent the rest of the night in the car, parked far away from the house. By morning, they had packed their things and left the house for good. But sometimes, when Lily lies in her new bed, she still hears it, scratching beneath her, followed by the faintest whisper, "You can't run forever."